Hello and welcome. I'm Sofie Inn, and today we're going to talk about soul-filled goal setting. First of all, I want to say thank you to Rachel and Ashley that created this amazing group of strong women where we can share our knowledge and grow together. I do believe that we are all one and we have a strong collective consciousness. And places like this, like the Goddess Temple, make a space, create a channel for us to connect with our higher divinity and receive the answers we're all looking for. So again, thank you very much, Rachel and Ashley, for creating this amazing, amazing space. Today we're gonna talk about goals, soul-filled goal setting. I would like to start with an exercise to relax our selfies and bring our conscious attention to this present moment. So let's all close our eyes, put our hands in our legs and just take a few deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. I want you to start to imagine there is a white light coming from above down to your crown chakra and starting to flowing with a lot of blessing and abundance, very strong white light all over your body. It goes down from the crown chakra deep down until our root, secret chakra, and it connects us down to earth. Now we come back to focus in our breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. The more I breathe in, the more I feel the energy from the universe, the divine abundance and infinite intelligence penetrating in each our cell, each atom of our being, waking up our fullest potential and opening our destiny to the opportunities we want to achieve. Now we come back to open our eyes and focus our attention here. Hello, Rachel. Hello, everyone. So let's begin. Are you ready? Great. So in order to achieve successful goals, what we want to do, why we want to achieve goals, right? Why we're here talking today about this. I'm sure that if you are going through a self-development journey, awakening spiritual journey, you have asked yourself before, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? What am I doing? Why did I came here, right? Why I cannot have the house I want to have? Maybe there is something that is discomforting you inside, deep inside. And that's why you really started to search for YouTube, for books, for Facebook groups, for people, like-minded people that will share with you more knowledge. So what we're gonna do right now, by setting our own goals, is to shape our destiny. We're going to open a portal, a divine portal, to our greatness, to express our greatest potential. So how do we set the goals? The first step is to set goals only for yourself. Chances are that you were raised in a circle of people that were all the time thinking in a certain way. Probably right now you can see your results in life shaping the way the beliefs were given to you when you were a child. So if you were raised in a family that had troubles with money, probably you heard a lot about the money doesn't grow on the trees, or money is very hard to get, or it's very hard to find a job in this country. And then we wake up at the age of 20, 27, 28, and we realize that actually the results match the belief of our childhood. So how do we change this? The first step is to set goals for yourself. I recommend you to go to a quiet place and take a piece of paper and a pen, just like I have here my notebook, my Chase Your Dreams notebook, and write down your goals. Write down every day, every single day, when you wake up in the morning, when you are grateful, when you are just alive, waiting for this amazing day to come to you with all the blessings. Just write down 5 to 10 things that you want to happen. And write this in a present tense, saying, I'm so happy and grateful now that today I had an amazing meeting with my loved one. That today I successfully helped people to raise their awareness, to raise their vibration. And write down like 5 to 10 statements every day. These goals has to be only for yourself, because when we are actually working from a soul-filled goal setting, we are actually creating in our vortex. This means that we are connected with our highest good. And the more selfish we are in this process of looking for goals and for things that we want to see manifested in our life, that will make us grow, that they may look selfish in the outside, the more we are helping to the world to grow. And the more light we bring, the more enlightenment we bring to the collective consciousness. Remember, we're all part of a collective consciousness. Our minds are all connected. So when you're thinking about something, when you're feeling something about something, it's 99% chance that there is another person minimum in another place in the world, maybe next room to you, maybe in another continent, but there is someone else that is thinking about the same thing at the same time, because we're all one. Hello, Ashley. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so that's why it's very important to set goals, okay? Like first step, that they are only for yourself. Like once a day, we're gonna go through this. I always recommend to go through this process for 21 days in a row to really start to see how this manifests in your life very fast. So go just like 5 minutes every day. If you don't have the time in the morning, just do it in the evening or whenever you have a break. And instead of texting your friends or watching what's happening in Instagram, go take with a piece of paper and a pen, or go to your phone on notes and write 5-10 things that you want to achieve in your life. And even better, to make the manifestation happen faster, write 5-10 things that you want to see in your life as in a present tense sentence. I made for yourself, I prepare a goal setting card that you can download and state there, right there, your desire every single day, okay? So I will put it in the description so you can check it now. I hope you like it, and if you have questions, please let me know. This is for first step to make soul-filled goal settings. The second step is anything is possible. So the second step basically is mindset, okay? And this is my favorite part to work with women, with powerful women, with ambitious, powerful, and beautiful women like you girls. That is, anything is possible. And this is about mindset, and it's about perception. Remember that soul-filled goal setting involves that we are harmonized in connection with our vortex, with this place in the life, with this perception of life and things happening that make us feel good and that bring the highest good for all of us as a collective, as a society, as humans, that raise everyone. So there is something in your heart, I know, that you really, really want to do. This deepest secret that you don't want to tell anyone. It's something that you were passionate about when you were maybe a kid, when you were like 10, 17, something that you wanted really, really to do before you got married maybe, or before your parents convinced you to study in college. So this goal is been with you all your life and want to go out. So there is a very deep process to dive in if you really want to do, where you can actually unlock your limiting beliefs and unleash your spirit, unlock your potential. This is like all about mindset, and it's all about like the moment you embrace and you give yourself permission to express to the world and demand the amount of wealth you want, how much money you want to earn, what kind of partner you want to have, what kind of relationship you want to live, right? Why don't you put in the goal? Why don't write in the goal the real relationship you want to live? How are you going to feel when you wake up in the morning and you see your loved one next to you? Or when you if you make a party and you invite all your friends to come to your house, how beautiful it's gonna be to live in that beautiful place. Or to wake up in the morning and go to your job and be working on something you really like. So these all start in the mindset level. And really, 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 I want to if I can transmit you only one point from today, is that we become what we think about, אוקיי? אנחנו הופכים להיות מה שאנחנו חושבים רוב הזמן, מחשבה יוצרת מציאות. Thinking is real, okay? Like thoughts are energy, but are also things. So come back to your goals and think without discount. No, doesn't give yourself discount. Be very ambitious, very, very, very ambitious. Go into yourself. Again, this may require 5 minutes a day minimum for at least 21 days to go through a deeper introspection and get real the connections and the communications with your higher self. Your higher self is like a small thing, you know, like a tiny baby sleeping inside of you. That the moment you wake him up, the moment you recognize it, the moment you call it higher self, it will wake up and grow massively. It will happen from maybe 2 days after you start going into your secret place for 5 minutes and giving yourself permission to imagine, to set yourself goals, good selfish goals. And then your higher self will start to talk with you and you will start to feel it that maybe during the middle of the day, you just got an idea. And this idea, when you look at your card, in the card you can download in the link, you will see that this idea that you got came from nowhere and is actually in the same vibration, in the same frequency, is going to help you to get to your goal. And these are messages from the higher self. The higher self knows things that only he can know or she can know. This is another subject to deep in another conversation, maybe. To finish the soul-filled goal setting, I want to go to third step, that is success is your obligation, your duty, and your responsibility. Girls, it's time for our power to wake up or wake it even more up. I'm tired. I think like it's completely not honest for humanity at this moment on life that only men are entitled to be strong and successful and show themselves with abundance. We are also abundance, and it's time to recognize it and to show it to the world and to demand more abundance. It's time for us to be more ambitious. Start to demand what you want and start to see your goals. This is kind of deep, but start to penetrate in your brain. If you can make like an affirmation that you can read once a day or like a few times a day for a few weeks. And I want you to write down, success is my obligation, my duty, and my responsibility. We're not 5 years old anymore. It's nobody's responsibility for us to be successful, but ourselves is. I read a book not long ago that is called Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. And this book was written by billionaires in the United States that started all these steel companies and all this industry. The point is that I don't want to say that you have to go and work with steel. The point is like these people in their mind, they came from nothing and they built a lot. They did a lot. They helped the society, whether in the United States or in the worldwide, with their ideas to really improve. The Wright brothers, they created the airplane. And when they were like thinking about the airplane, everyone else was laughing about them. The Wright brothers, their father was a church guy, a priest. So he was telling them, you are going to hell, you are going to hell. They really literally go through hell in their experience because they had this dream. Today, and they succeed, of course. Now we're all flying, we're all living, most of us in Israel, and most of us we're traveling all the time, thank God. But just imagine if the Wright brothers would just give up. What would have happened? If Mike Zuckerberg wouldn't be ambitious. So just start to think a little bit like more ambitious in a way that your potential will be fully expressed. And take the goal card I did for you. I hope you use it. And state really how you want to live, how your ideal life look like, and do this regularly. I don't know if you know who is the Grant Cardone. He is also talking all about success. He made this amazing book, The 10X Rules. And in his message, he always tells to us that our goals have to be written every day. Every day, girls. Most people set themselves goals once a year, once every 6 years, once every 6 months. But really, between us, are you setting goals every day, like every day, regularly? Exactly. Remember, success is your duty, your obligation, your responsibility. If you really want to see change in your life fast, if you really, really want to work in harmony with the universe, with the vortex and bring light to the world, so just go and do it. Write down every day. Maybe we are in the beginning, but you will see that the benefits no last to show. They show very, very fast. With this system, I manifested trips, I manifested business, I manifested houses, I manifested relationships, I manifested the end of relationships. I don't know how to explain to you with words the power of this skill, this marvelous tool we have inside of us. Let's stop looking outside. Let's stop getting all kind of products and things that we think is gonna take us somewhere. Let's stop taking things that we take like, just let's go inside and look for our own remedy. If you're here today, this means that you have something amazing to share with the world. And it means that you deserve so much better than you have. Success is something constant. When you will reach the goals that you set yourself today after this video, I hope you go into meditation and you do set yourself goals and in a present tense and be grateful for it. So really, really, really think about your life taking this shape and let the power begin. Let's do it. So this is one of my first lives. I see I'm already 17 minutes. Again, I want to really, really thank you, Ashley and Rachel. You are amazing. Thank you so, so much. I'm so grateful to be here today. I hope my message got you and we will see prosperous fruits from this message in the coming weeks. If you started using the goal setting card and you started to see results or you have any more questions, feel free to reach out. I would be happy to personally address any question and concern and share together, maybe share me your manifestation story. This process I share with you today can also be explained as manifestation. So if you want to get to know more info, just contact me. You can see my link here, my profile. Have a beautiful day. Chag Sameach and all the best. Thank you so, so much for being here.